Welcome to the Rim Break Rodeo. We hope this video helps.
You start by confirming prerequisites: an active Azure subscription, proper RBAC role, and resource limits. Once confirmed, choose the deployment option, single database, elastic pool, or managed instance, because that determines pricing and scaling. Make sure to create or select a resource group in the target region and plan network placement. Private endpoint needs a VNet and subnet. Now open the Azure portal, search SQL Databases, and click Create to begin entering basic configuration values. Once in the creation blade, choose Compute and Storage carefully. Pick DTU for simplicity or vCore for predictable CPU/RAM control, then set cores and storage IOPS targets according to workload. Next, configure backups and redundancy, adjust retention, enable georeplication or zone redundancy to meet RTO/RPO. Then handle networking. Choose public access, private endpoint, or service endpoint and define firewall rules. Finally, once the database is provisioned, retrieve the connection string and test connectivity from your client or app. If using a private endpoint, validate private DNS and VNet routing. Make sure to enable diagnostic settings and query store, then tune indexes and set performance alerts. If you hit issues, check firewall rules, confirm SQL admin credentials, and verify the selected SKU meets resource needs. Insufficient tier often causes timeouts. If replication or backups fail, inspect retention and networking first, as those are frequent culprits.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.